que marca muy bien, que no deja los espacios para nosotros jugarmos, pero jugamos en casa y esperamos tener la ofensividad desde lo principio de la partida. Esperamos también hacer un gran partido y empezar bien este primer juego de la UEFA.
Es un equipo muy bien equilibrado, un equipo que no es fácil ganar. Además, se demostrando en la liga inglesa que tiene un carácter de sobreponerse en momentos difíciles. Más que una vez están remontando el resultado adverso, que habla de un carácter muy positivo de este equipo.
Dread to admit that, but experience will be important, and is that one problem that Martin O'Neill fears tonight?
There's not much we can do about it. You know, the people talk about experience and maybe we should have a wee bit more experience. We can't. You know, there's a first time for everything. And today, or you know, on Tuesday night, it'll be a first time for a lot of our players. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, some people can freeze. Some people might actually warm to the whole scenario and actually do very, very well. But deep down, it won't matter. By the time we've played Atletico the second time round, we will have gained experience. Whether it's a good experience or bad experience is in the lap of the gods.
An enormous piece of team selection there for international for Romania. Came from Steaua Bucharest this season to give some steel to the side, would you believe? There's a little touch there and just passed.
Good effort. Push men up now. I didn't think they were going to send as many up, but they've done the right thing.
Cleared there by Andrei again, who's looking very useful in the air. There's no offside. Marshall getting an effort, and again. And his first touch, I think, just let him down in a very good position.
It was a good opportunity there, wasn't it? It dropped to him, nobody marking him look at all. Pulled it down well, and there was his chance there. He sliced at it, missed the first time, and then got a slight deflection the second.
Oh, but a very good and promising start here by Leicester. That's towards the far post again. There's Walsh in with a goal. He's done it, Marshall. Yes. Ian Marshall puts Leicester ahead in exactly 11 and a half minutes, and oh dear, any coach around Europe would give a king's ransom to score an away goal at any time, but at such an early stage of the game, no wonder the manager, Radomir Antic, is out there looking anxious.
Yes, Steve Walsh on the far post again. I thought he'd create trouble. Knocks it back across goal. And there's Marshall walloping it in. Great goal. What a lovely start for Leicester this is.
That looks a very fragile defence. The goalkeepers looked slightly nervous a couple of minutes before that.
Marking's very bad though, isn't it, Archie? In that 6-yard area, leaving men on their own. But this is great for Leicester. May they do it again.
There's Marshall running away to appropriate tributes. Huge Leicester support. I think there must be, well, relatively speaking, about 3,000 or 4,000 in the ground now. And there's Jesus Gil. There'll be moments from these cross balls, but they have coped with them well. Now here's a direct shot at goal, and a brilliant save. Keller. But they can pick the ball up there, the better the break. Little touch on there, that's good play, and that just over the top.
That was their best move. I thought I saw the trainer making look as though he needed stitches. That's why he's probably gone off.
Round the outside it goes. Beautifully cut off there. These two central defenders have been quite outstanding. That's one of them, Elliot, getting right behind there, and the two of them together. And the referee, despite the fact that the Atletico Madrid supporters are on their feet, screaming at him, says no penalty. Elliot and Pryor together.
Just a little nudge in the back, but there's no penalty there at all.
Yes, they're trying to catch the referee's attention now, and it looks as if Claridge will come on. Yep. Steve Claridge, and they're just touched away.
Just past the post.
Is coming up. He can certainly thunder them in.
Yeah.
But Juninho stepping back here. Andrei having a look at the defensive setup. Keller in goal. Tense, and there's the effort, and Keller.
Save.
Excellent. Complaining about the way the ball was put back, and Juninho, Caminero, Kiko. That's a brilliant ball inside and well anticipated and right beyond. Vieri coming in, and one of the best moves. Juninho doesn't seem to be relishing this game tonight, but you never know with him, and that is just inside there, and no flag as Caminero. And for the people outside of Leicester who don't know this team all that well, who's just come on. Of course, the man who scored the League Cup winner. He's on the field now. Kiko trying to go in there, and the shooting a little bit wild. Scored significant goals. When he made his debut for England under 21, he scored. So we might get a European goal off him as well tonight. Certainly been in there. There's one, a chance to him, and it's off the side net. Wow. If he hadn't touched that, that would have been 3 minutes from half-time. Walsh there again, not this time. Kammark putting it out there, then Elliot. Esky, lovely ball inside. Claridge with a lovely little touch, and it's just over.
That's excellent.
Glorious move there again by... We'll get there as the half-time whistle goes, and a complaint by Juninho there. And Leicester, that name of Leicester, I think, might yet come to haunt this young, talented Brazilian, because his side are trailing 1-0. Lovely goal indeed, scored by Ian Marshall, who sadly has had to go off with what looks like a serious cut to his calf muscle. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to the Vicente Calderón Stadium with the second half 3 seconds old. Kickoff just taken with Walsh, going into his second decade with the club. Mr. Leicester, there he is, going back there to defend. That's a bit of ball to the outside. Lardín trying to pick it up. Judged well, and good defending again by Walsh, the man. Lennon following up there. A team of bargain buys bought from Crew Alexandra for $750,000, which is a good bargain. There is Kiko trying to... Caminero goes in as well. Good Kiko up the back. And no offside. Here is Vieri. Tries to put it away. Good out. Well, they needed that. That again, 8 minutes into the second half. That could have been a very significant transformation of the game. It was Caminero, then Kiko.
With the referee, if they just get on with the game, make sure they get players picked up.
Juninho with it in the head of Caminero. I think again, Elliot and Pryor have been outstanding together, as I've said, and the referee...
Desperation, Archie, there. He's knocked it out the goalkeeper's hands.
Well, answer me this. How can he judge, in any case, how can he judge 6 seconds? Well, it's like...
and they want to go for this.
Well, they usually do that with a cape and a bull.
Well, if that's, you know, I think that's a bit of desperation there.
Well, let's hope knowing where he should play in the field, you know, either as an outright striker. Here's Juninho. There's Caminero laying it off there as Vieri comes in. Phrase again, and looks as if they've survived that. There will be those moments in the game. Caminero, beautiful ball to the outside, and down goes Keller. No margin for error. And let's not underestimate the tactics of this Leicester side. They've nullified, up till now anyway, the threat of Juninho. Caminero lays it wrong side of the player, Jose Marie, and that's a very insipid ending to what with players like Bejbl. Talk about to take this. Time is important now. It's 19 minutes, almost gone. Up comes Lennon again. Bejbl almost gets that through. No offside. Eske tries for it himself.
Was there?
And across comes Kammark again to mark out. Bejbl can't get it. Good play by Lennon again. Fieriness and conviction about his play, which I think you need in a tempestuous cauldron like this. Vieri with a chance, a great save, and just scooped away again. The pressure's still on. José Luis, and bundled away. Corner kick, and you know that must be disappointing to Atletico. A corner out of positions like that.
Yeah, you've got to say Casey Keller again here. You know, he's look at that positioning. He's absolutely stood up as well until he hit it. Then he makes the save. Then he gets a scramble at the corner, at the near post, to scramble it out for a corner.
Well, they've been very good in the air defending, either Elliot or Pryor get their heads to that, and that's a very disappointing ending. Lennon pops up. What a marvellous game Lennon's had. Any kind of loose thing in midfield, and all of a sudden you see that right here of his.
Yeah, he's working hard, isn't he?
Now they try to play the 1-2, and that was just in, yes! Juninho! One little burst from this man who's been marked out of the game thus far, and he puts it away. Wonderful little 1-2 there. Nothing this time that Keller could do anything about. Well, we maybe unwisely had written this man off because of the close marking, but there, a touch of genius.
Does he have a bit of fortune here, though? Watch that. I mean, if he toe pokes it, and I don't think Keller had no chance with it. I thought he might have taken a deflection, but it hasn't done. His toe pokes it here, look. Gets a return here, and then out comes that foot just now there. It does get a deflection. Oh dear, a little bit of fortune there, but never mind.
Looked like Walsh coming across here.
Yeah, he just got a deflection.
But the persistent running there, he just kept his course, laid his trail and went right after it.
Yeah, as you say, just a quick break by him. He's got this lovely burst.
The end of this game, played out to Lardín.
I think it's Parker that's gone off, isn't it?
Looks like it, and they're touched inside beautifully. They really are playing. Penalty kick is being awarded. Oh, and there's a fight developing in the box there, and that was rather stupid. Geli and Walsh came in, and is getting rather unpleasant.
Yeah, this is silly. They've got to keep their heads here.
Well, I think what happened is they just had a word with the player went down. I think they might have been saying he had been diving, and he took strong exception to it, Geli.
Oh, he's not. He's put his foot out for the foot to get the ball first, and then the guy's just thrown himself over his leg.
So we have a penalty kick.
No, I'm sorry. If I'd have thought it was a proper.
And there it goes. 27 minutes gone, and Vieri gives Atletico the lead. 2 goals in 3 minutes. And isn't that so typical of a scene that I've seen so often in Spain? A team playing very well indeed, holding a lead, and then suddenly inside 2 or 3 minutes, wonderful bursts. Yeah, and it's wholly transformed.
Yeah, that's right, Archie. This can happen with these continental teams. But Leicester now have got to keep their heads. They've still got this away goal. Now, providing they don't panic now, then this should be okay.
Kiko. Still running there. That's taken away by Walsh, who's standing there. Crucial now for a steadying of the nerves. Fenton having come on here to play a very important part. They want another goal, there's no question about that. They're going to put the pressure on here.
I think they were just frustrated there, Archie, about that penalty. I still don't think it was
of that man Lennon. Lardín. They're all hemmed back. Everybody behind the ball for Leicester. Trailing now by 2 goals to 1. There's Kiko with it, and it's hovering. and you couldn't blame the captain. I think Juninho will have a go at this. He had one effort, he put it straight against the defensive wall in the first half. Tense moment for Leicester. There it goes, right past this time. Well,
a 2-1, but it's not over yet.
Certainly not.
They've got a lot of work to do yet still, Archie. They really are. Because Atletico are coming for them like continuously now.
Pantić. Kammark still sticking to his task, and that just kept in, I think. Heskey was back defending. And that, well, they can try that all night. I don't think they're going to beat the goalkeeper. Slightly more doer, and it has to be Jose Luis. Given a bit of space there. Trying to go on his own, and a little bit selfish eventually. He had Kiko and Vieri. Good position inside the box.
I thought Martin might have made a substitution now. Look here.
Well, Lennon with his first mistake of the game. I wonder if it could be fatal now. Stepping back there was Elliot.
There's that big boot again, Archie. You know, giving possession to them. I wish they'd try if they can to just be a little bit more confident and cool.
Juninho. Not officially, by my watch, just about 2 minutes into stoppage time. And there goes the final whistle. That is a commendable result. Disappointing in the sense that they played excellently in the first half, deservedly went in 1 goal up, and then losing these 2 goals so quickly towards the end.